Hello. Once again, we'll be doing a tapping today, EFT tapping. EFT, the full form of EFT is Emotional Freedom Technique. And the points to know, the points to tap, you can refer to the first video that I shared yesterday. So I've been receiving the comments of the viewers, and many of you have shared that they want to explore the fear of contracting corona and all the uncertainty that this whole thing is bringing about. So basically today I have written a short script for the fear and worry of this pandemic that we are facing, coronavirus. So before we start, I would like you to take a few moments, take a deep breath out through the mouth. Just gently close your eyes and think of the coronavirus situation today. All the news that you have been hearing, all that you have been reading on social media, on your WhatsApp groups. And just tap into the feeling that this is creating in your body and your mind. It may be anxiety, it may be fear of death, it may be uncertainty, and worry, a lot of worry. Insecurity. So whatever it is that is coming up, try to feel the intensity of the feeling. Of this one feeling or of this combination of feelings that are coming up. And on a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being the minimal and 10 being the highest, just check where are you on the scale regarding the intensity of your emotions. Okay. So once you have got that, then we can proceed further with the tapping sessions. So before we begin, we start by taking full responsibility for our own well-being. You have to understand that this is not a therapy session or a counseling session. This is just a self-help technique that can help you to deal with the situation currently. And whenever you feel that your anxiety, worry, or depression or fear is getting too much, you might need to seek professional help. So taking full responsibility for your own well-being, we start by tapping on the karate chop point. So repeat after me. Even though I have this fear of contracting the death by coronavirus, I profoundly love and acknowledge this. And I allow myself to feel peaceful and calm. Even though I have this fear of contracting coronavirus that can prove deadly for me and my loved ones, I profoundly love myself and acknowledge that this is happening. And I still allow myself to breathe, relax, let go, and heal. Even though I feel overwhelmed by how life is changing, so unpredictably. I choose to heal and integrate that part of me. Wonderful. Now we'll start tapping on the various points. So we'll start by tapping on the eyebrows. So using either 2 fingertips or 3, whatever is comfortable for you, we'll start tapping. Repeat after me. This fear of contracting coronavirus is too disturbing. Side of the eye. I feel so upset. Under the eye. It is spreading so fast across the globe. Under the nose, thousands of people have contracted the virus. There are people near me who have contracted the virus. On the chin, it is hard to think of anything else. On the collarbone with your knuckle, many have died. Under the arm, it is so overwhelming. On the top of the head, it is so easy to contract this life-threatening virus. On the eyebrows. And what is worse is that I hear it cannot be treated with antibiotics. Side of the eye. It seems like separation is the only solution, and that it is very painful to check for this virus. It is so scary. Under the eye. It's like the entire world as I knew it has suddenly been held captive. Under the nose. I am so scared for my own health and for the health of my family and friends. On the chin. I am scared to go out even for essentials. I'm even scared at home. On the collarbone. I am scared that someone in the public may be carrying it without knowing it. On the underarm. Everyone tells me that I could get sick, I could even die. On the top of the head, that my family, friends, children, parents, all of them can get sick. On the eyebrows again, I feel so helpless. I don't know what to do and what not to do. On the side of the eye, I feel like my emotions are totally out of control. Under the eye. It's so hard for me to feel calm when every news, online forums and WhatsApp messages keep telling me how scary it is. Under the nose. I am fearful of all the pain it can cause me if I get this virus. On the chin. I'm scared of losing people I love. the collarbone. I'm afraid that I'll make one mistake and I will lose my own life or the life of my loved one. To the arm. I feel so overwhelmed all the time. I'm following all the instructions, washing my hand, keeping the distance from others, and still I don't feel I'm doing enough. The top of the head. It is hard for me to cope with all of this. The eyebrows again. I am sick of feeling scared and constantly fighting these negative feelings. The side of the eyes. This fear of the coronavirus and death and pain is sucking away the peace out of my life and my mind. To the eye. My life is completely out of control. Under the nose. There is so much going on around me. The world is changing. On the chin. It's hard to keep calm. On the collarbone. It's hard for me to feel okay when everything is so overwhelming. Under the arms. This is too much to handle. On the top of the head. This is all too much. The eyebrow. I am overwhelmed at all the possibilities of what can go wrong. On the side of the eyes. I am sick of staying at home. Under the eye. I am terrified of going out. Under the nose. And then I hear that everything can be man-made. Maybe it's not natural. Maybe somebody is doing this on purpose. The collarbone. I don't know what to believe. Under the arms. I feel short of breath because of these overwhelming worries. I can't breathe. On top of the head. And then I worry that maybe I'm breathless because I have coronavirus. And I'm so scared. The eyebrows. None of these thoughts are helping me. On the side of the eyes. These worries are only making me weaker. Under the eye. I feel so sad and lost and lonely. Under the nose. It is suffocating me. On the chin. I am feeling so stressed. The collarbone. This deep sadness within me. Under the arm. This sadness and worry within me and around me. On the top of the head. All this is bringing up every sad thing that happened in my life that made me feel this miserable. It's all overwhelming. The eyebrows. all these worries that I have felt in the past. The side of the eye. All this worry that I'm feeling right now. Under the eye. It's overwhelming. Under the nose. And even though it's overwhelming, I choose to really feel this emotion right now so that I can heal myself. On the chin, this worry that I feel in my chest, on the collarbone, this fear that I feel in my entire body, under the arms, this fear that I feel in my stomach, top of the head, all this worry within, it seems endless. On the eyebrow now, what can I do? The side of the eye. It's hard to get over this worry. Under the eye. I have had to deal with so much during this lockdown. To the nose. It's overwhelming. On the chin. My head is reeling from all of this. Collarbone. Even though I'm not consciously thinking about this, all that happened in my past. Under the arm. All that grief from the past, the hurt, the pain, all that sadness are just coming up and adding to my stress. On the top of the head now. All this worry about the state of the world today, about getting infected, and about losing a loved one. Now, hold your wrist, squeeze it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath. Exhale and say peace. Repeat it 2 more times. Peace. Peace. So we have just finished one round of acknowledging that what we are going through and accepting that yes, we are going through a problem. So the next step would be to aim to let go of this. So this is a smaller round where we'll be doing 2 rounds. So let's start with that now. This is the releasing part. So start tapping on the eyebrows. Perhaps I have been feeding too much into my brain right now. The side of the eye. It's been really hard to cope with. Under the eye. I have been subconsciously reliving everything I hear and read. The nose. It's now time for me to let it go. On the chin. Because the facts also tell me that the death rate from coronavirus is 2%, whereas the death rate from influenza is much higher. And I didn't die of influenza yet. On the collarbone. It is time for me to pause and acknowledge for myself first of all the fear and panic that I have created within me. Under the arm. But I also know that the mortality rate of coronavirus is much lower than the death rate caused by dengue and SARS. Top of the head. And the doctors from Columbia University have proved that coronavirus is not a death sentence. There is hope. So tapping on the eyebrows now. The prevention of coronavirus is effective by taking preventive measures for myself and my loved ones. Side of the eye. The seasonal flu had caused 10,000 deaths since October in the USA. Under the eyes. And 20 million get affected by it annually. So putting it in that context, the coronavirus has not proved to be as deadly. Under the nose. There is no factual information about coronavirus being deadly. Maybe the media has been exaggerating the effects, which is why there is no need for me to get affected by it. On the chin. Based on the facts shared by so many doctors worldwide, I know I can be saved from this virus by taking preventative measures, eating healthy food that can strengthen my immune system. The collarbone. I give myself permission to clear all the worry out right now. The arm. Clearing it from all parts of my mind and body. On top of the head. Releasing and letting go of all worry. How does that feel? Now on the eyebrows. It is safe for me to feel worry sometimes. But it is also safe for me to let it go. The side of the eye. I am allowed to feel my feelings. Under the eye. But I can also acknowledge that I am doing the best in this situation. The nose. The more I let go of the worry, the easier it is for me to feel calm. The chin. I feel happy and peaceful by accepting the simple facts of life. On the collarbone. So I choose to do right now. Just accept the simple facts of life. Under the arm. Letting go of all worry and fear. The top of the head. Clearing it all out. And letting it all go. I can do this. The eyebrow. Letting it go right now. Side of the eye. Clearing worry, sadness from my mind and body. Under the eye. Letting go of anything and everything that I no longer need. Under the nose. I'm clearing out this emotional suffering. On the chin. I process my feelings in a healthy way. On the collarbone. And right now, I choose to let go of fear and worry. Under the arm. Clearing it all out right now. On top of the head. And feeling so safe and so calm to let go. Hold your wrist, either hand. Squeeze it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Say peace. 2 more times. Peace. Peace. Okay, now let's tap in some positives. Ready? Here we go. If you want, you can take a break and sip some water. Water allows the energy to flow easily. Dehydration can make you defocused. So, tapping in the positive right away. Tapping on the eyebrows. I choose to feel calm now. The side of the eye. I choose to feel at peace within myself and the world around me. To the eye. I choose to accept the rules of life and death and choose to live my life. Under the nose. I also choose to feel happy more often. On the chin. I see the joy within me and around me. Collarbone. I allow myself to feel happy now. Under the arms. I feel more present and graceful in every moment. The top of the head. I allow myself to heal. On the eyebrows. I choose to feel vibrantly alive right now. The side of the eyes. I allow myself to feel calm, safe, and happy. Under the eye. Allowing this feeling to fill me up with contentment. Under the nose. I am safe. On the chin. The world is safe for me to live in. The collarbone. The world is supporting me and loving me. Under the arm. I am taken care of. The top of the head. I am loved, loving, and lovable. Now on the forehead again. I choose to feel fantastic. Side of the eye. I choose to feel grateful for my amazing mind and body that adapt to all the change that life brings my way. To the eye. I am strong. Under the nose. I am strong. On the chin. I am strength itself. On the collarbone. I am resilient. Under the arm. I am brave. And on top of the head. I am courageous. The eyebrow. I allow myself to feel confident. Side of the eye. I am brave and healthy. Under the eye. I am resilient, No matter what comes my way, I can deal with it. Under the nose. And I face challenges with a smile. The chin. Because I know I can do it. Under the arm. I can do it. On the top of the head. I can do anything I set my mind to. On the eyebrows once again. The universe is supporting me. Side of the eye. I feel safe. Under the eye. I feel happy. Under the nose. I feel content. On the chin. I feel deep peace within me. On the collarbone. And this deep feeling of personal space is with me every moment. On the underarm. I am strong. Top of the head. I take all sensible precautions easily. I'm a pro at this. In the eyebrows. I feed myself healthy, life-giving food. And it fills my body with disease-fighting properties. The side of the eye. It is so nice to feel this way. Under the eye. I allow myself to rest and relax more often. Under the nose. I am deserving of a strong and healthy body. On the chin. I deserve to feel good. On the collarbone. And I accept this into my life right now. Under the arm. Feeling so calm and peaceful. On the top of the head. Feeling so fulfilled at a deep cellular level. In body, mind and spirit. And so it is. Squeeze your wrist 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath. Out. Peace. One more time. Peace. And one more time. Peace. Just check within yourself, how are you feeling now? If you still feel a bit stressed, if you still feel there is worry and stress that is taking you away from living your life, you are free to do this all over again. And you can repeat this as many times in a day as you feel comfortable or as long as it works. There might come a time where it no longer works, then you can let it go. There are no rules to this. You can do this anytime. Just remember to keep yourself hydrated before you start doing this tapping. So this is the end of this session today. We will be doing some more tapping tomorrow. Till then, have fun. Bye.